Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the first swing today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Got the first down, now looking for more. Gets into space at the 50. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Hand off to the single back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a quick grab. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent it. It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position.
Chris, that's not exactly how they're anticipating that this fake would go. While it's easy to say, if you're going to throw it, just leave your quarterback in the offense out there. But there is an element of surprise that plays into any good fake punt. It just didn't work out this time.
And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Davis. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs! This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I mean, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Off target with the throw, incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make that play.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Offense on the field to take over. On first down, it's play action. Hits the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. There's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. And this drive has now reached the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So here here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. That's going to bring up 3rd.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Aggies will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
How impressive these guys being up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Davis. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. Now play number 9 on this drive. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackled, but first down. Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Ball handed to the running back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It was a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback keeps the football. Powers through. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself.
The ball is loose. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. They'll run it from the gun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, A&M.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Oh, a reverse. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Important third down play coming up. To throw, it's Davis. Looking right, this one caught. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Brings up second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. There's a shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
Gain of 1. Second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he flew that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Turner, one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. Dropping back. It's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Grab down the middle. It's Ramirez. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a third down play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Play action here on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Davis. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the intercept.
And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now.